Hey guys, it is Lauren here from Chasing the Tichel. Anyway guys, I just recently actually got some more scarves from Wrapunzel, and here is a haul vlog for you guys. So yesterday I actually got a new Wrapunzel mail basically from Wrapunzel. Cut a long story short, a couple of weeks ago I was actually doing some work for World Rugby, and as a thank you for my time they ended up giving me a £50 MasterCard voucher. So I bought more scarves from Wrapunzel, and I'd actually been eyeing off a couple for maybe a couple of weeks, but it wasn't really anything that I wanted. I said I wanted now, but except for maybe one or two scarves. The one scarf that I really actually wanted to get was something that actually matched a dress of mine, which you guys are going to see here right now. And I really wanted to actually find something that actually matches that dress. So I found it, and I just sort of thought, well, since I have to pay that much for shipping, I might as well actually add on a few more things. And with this £50 voucher that I got from World Rugby, this is what I got. So here we are. So first and foremost, the two first things that I ended up actually getting was some original 2-in-1s. Now, this is the one that is actually going to match that dress. So this is the one. It's actually, I believe it's called Rose, or it's called dark pink, I think. I can't remember. I'll actually put it here somewhere so you guys can see. So I got two different colors. Now the reason why was this one was going to match the dress, and this one was actually going to match a Saree Sash that you guys are going to see very shortly. And they sort of match up very well, so I'm actually quite happy with that. So first and foremost, this is what I got. Now, firstly, I have tough 2-in-1s. Never bought these ones before, but I'd heard about them, and I was just like, oh well, I've got the tough 2-in-1, so I don't see what the issue is. Anyway, I kind of actually regret that now, because the reason why is, I'm just going to show you guys very quickly. The reason why is this is the tough 2-in-1 here. Look, they are shiny in their own way, but the original 2-in-1 is a lot lighter in feel. It is a lot lighter. It's also a lot thinner in feel as well. This kind of has a bit of a bandagey kind of feel to it. It just doesn't feel as shimmery as this one as well. This one just feels like satin kind of feel, whereas this actually just feels like material basically, but sort of a firmer material. In its own way, they both actually have served their own purpose. I actually wore this with a ruffle wave sash, which you guys are going to see very shortly, yesterday, and also the new headband that I bought, and it worked out really well. But I really actually, they both serve their own purpose, but kind of actually regret I never bought the original 2-in-1s earlier, because I think they're just so beautiful. So anyway, as you guys can see, I've got my shaper on here today. I'm going to actually just do a quick regal wrap just so you guys can actually see what they actually look like on top today. So the shaper I've got on today is a Cloud 9, and there's no stuffing being taken out, there's no stuffing being put in. It is as is that you'll get it from the Wrapunzel store when you get it in the mail. So the reason why I wear blonde ones is because of the fact that it's more closer to my skin colour. So it has kind of a nude feeling where it doesn't actually seem to be as, it doesn't seem to be as see-through as compared to a black or a white one, which I've noticed that I've actually done that previously and it just is quite obvious. So just going to use my mirror here quickly. And as you can see, it is actually a really good base layer scarf. Now, as I mentioned before, I have a dress that I actually want to wear it with. This is actually how I intend on wearing the dress, as we've got it here. This scarf as we've got it here. And then I was just going to pop on my new rose gold gold roses headband, and that was pretty much how I was going to do it. So as you guys can see, and it just sort of jazzes it up a bit more and it makes it look really pretty, but I'll get onto these ones later. But as you guys can see, then it just makes it look so much more different, you know, a little bit more elaborate. Yeah, so that's the original 2-in-1s, and kind of regret that I never got them earlier. So this is the second chances scarf I've got on here, guys. So this is the second chances scarf. This is actually part of their spring line. So this one is a scarf that will be, unless it turns out to be horribly popular, I don't see it actually being there next spring. I know that there has been a couple in the past where they've been so popular that they've actually kept on as a permanent line. But this one here in particular is from their new spring line, which is on now, which is now April 2019. So if you guys are wanting to buy it and it's past 2019, it might not be on sale anymore, but have a look. But yeah, so I love this scarf. You know why? These. They actually remind me of the cherry blossom season in Japan. So there's sakura, and that's what it actually reminds me of, and that's the reason why I bought it, because it just reminds me of it. Now the first thing that you guys are going to see is that the flowers are only on the ends of the scarf. Now if you guys are new to wrapping, this can pose as a bit of an issue, but I had a bit of a play yesterday when I was feeling a bit better, as you guys can probably hear, and the reason why I didn't actually put up this video earlier was because I've been horribly sick. So what I've done is gone like so. Folded in half, actually. I should mention that. I folded it in half. And then it's completely up to you which end you want. Now I tried the grey yesterday, but I felt it was too dark against my face. So today we're going to try the pink with it. Now the other thing I will mention is this is kind of a cross between linen and chiffon and satin. So number one is a bit see-through. Number two, it's a bit sticky, and it's a bit slippery at the same time. So if you guys aren't not really I haven't actually worn a chiffon before, it can pose as a bit of an issue. So again, and then the other problem is it actually looks quite floofy because it kind of has this chill kind of feel to it. So what I end up doing is I actually put it off center, so then I actually have the flowers coming up over here, rather than actually putting it on center, and then you end up having all your flowers come down here. So by the time you've gone to actually wrap it around your head, all the flowers end up at the back. So, and that's not obviously what we want. Now it's completely up to you which side you want to do. If you want to have this some grey going on, you can, but to be honest, I actually like but as you guys can see, it is just has a bit of a feel kind of look to it, like it's a very floofy, as in like a tutu, but no, I actually like it. I really do. It's quite subtle in its own way, and it'd be something that I'd wear to something like shul, or like a conservative kind of thing, like a job interview or something like that, rather than something that's a little bit loud, which is usually my taste, which for those people who are new to my channel, I like wearing a lot of bright colours, so that's just me. But when it comes to things like going to work, going to a job interview, or even actually going to something like synagogue or shul, however you speak it, or even actually going to visit my in-laws who are actually Orthodox Jewish, I wouldn't wear bright colours in that situation because it just seems to be deemed a bit inappropriate. So this is actually quite perfect in its own way. So I'll just turn around for you guys. And you can see. But as I mentioned before, it's kind of a cross between sort of chiffon and tulle and linen, maybe a rayon kind of thing. I don't know what the word I'll be looking for. It is see-through, but it's floofy, and it's something that obviously you need to work on and practice with. And then the other catch is also that the flowers are actually on the ends, so then you need to, if you want to have it up here, then you need to have an uneven thing, and it's just a lot of practice to work with, especially if you are new to wrapping in a sense. So yeah. The other thing is that's really good about it with the grey, you can actually incorporate the grey like I'm about to do now. Let's see if that works. I'm going to see if that works today. There we go, that kind of works. So yeah, but yeah, no, it's something that just you need to practice with quite a bit. And obviously if you guys are in that whole impatient like me and have a tickle tantrum most days, it might be the scarf that you might not want to use if you are in a hurry, but it's just more about practice and patience with this one. So yeah, on to the next one, which is now actually the original Tapestry Scarf. Now, when I saw this one on Leora, she actually had it on her tutorial video, which is through the Wrapunzel site and also through her YouTube channel. When I saw hers was actually in a different colour, but I fell in love with it. I was just like, oh my god, I love that. And then also I was like fearful because it's a warmer scarf, and here in Australia, particularly here in Brisbane, winter doesn't exist. We don't actually have like a winter. We don't have snow, we don't have freezing temperatures or anything like that. If we went down to like Melbourne or something like that, that'd be perfect, right? But here in Brisbane, we don't really have winter. It's currently blazing hot while I'm recording this for you guys. So, and also add on the fact that I am not very well today, I feel like crap. But when I actually got this, I was like, well, I have to go to Christchurch occasionally, and it's actually a lot colder in Christchurch than what it is in Brisbane, and 98% of the time when it's the middle of March, I'm freezing and all of my friends are wearing shorts. So I need to actually do something about that. So I was like sort of undecided, do I get a cranberry scarf or not? And then also the other thing is I need to go to Canada in January next year. So what do I do? Where do I go from here? So I bought the Tapestry Scarf, and that was actually after I saw Leora's one. Hers was actually in this colour that was actually out of stock, and I was like, damn. So anyway, I got this one, and this is actually very close to my team colours in New Zealand. The Crusaders, the Canterbury Crusaders. There's a big drama over their name right now because of what's actually happened in Christchurch over recent months. But we are hoping they're still going to stay the same because I'm not very happy if they go and change it. Anyway, it's red and black, but there's also different colours in here. So it's predominantly, it's actually dark navy, but it looks really black and I love it. And I was just like, oh, when I first got it, oh no, I don't think it's going to work. But it works. And then on the inside, it's this beautiful shiny, I like it. It's all shiny. So, and it's all pink and just different colours, and it just looks so pretty. So today, I'm just going to show you very quickly, because the other thing is that this is a thicker scarf to wear. As I mentioned before, it's a bit thicker than what I'm usually used to with pashmina scarves, right? But I wasn't really worried so much about that, mainly because, and the reason being, mainly because of the fact that I did want to have one for colder things. But in saying that, was I able to actually wrap it? And I thought, well, I hope so. So this is going to be just a quick wrap for you guys, mainly because I'm just going to do it that way. But the thing is, you can do pleats with this, and I can do pleats with other scarves and that, but Also, you can flip it around. You've got a bit more shiny. If you don't want the shiny, you can have it all dark, and oh, I love it. I love this scarf so much. It's just a shame I can't wear it all the time here in Brisbane, because otherwise I'd wear it all day. I love this scarf so much. And also, as I mentioned before, like, you can flip it around and actually have like the inside colors as well, and you know, you can have all the bright colors as well. And oh wow, so I love this scarf so much. You know, I really actually enjoy this scarf, and I'm actually quite happy with the purchase as well. And the great thing is, actually, as I mentioned before, you know, I got this rose gold headband. You'll pop it on here like so, and you got it all fancy. Like, I know it's only in proper right now, it's not actually not properly on, but as you guys can see, and you got a bit more bling going on. So, but yeah, no, I love this scarf very much. It's just, oh, definitely love this scarf. Definitely love this scarf. I'll look forward to actually wearing it next week when I go to Christchurch, and you know, when I go to Canada and all of that. I'm really looking forward to actually wearing it in colder settings. So yeah, definitely looking forward to wearing it. I definitely am going to wear it when I go to a game next week in Christchurch. That's definitely like on the thing that I really want to do. And then obviously I'll have photos up for you guys of me wearing it. But yeah, I love this scarf so much, definitely. So anyway, we're actually going to go on to the next lot of items I actually got from Wrapunzel in my mail, which is sashes. So I'm going to wear the Tough 2-in-1 with this one just for the moment, just so you guys can actually see what it looks like. So anyway, as I mentioned before, this is the Tough 2-in-1, but I did not get this with this mail. I actually got this back in November when I did my Black Friday haul. Now, I bought quite a few scarves in that haul, oh my god, and I'm still actually not wearing every one of them that I bought. But every time I go and see, ooh, pretty, I want to buy that one. That's what I keep doing, and that's my problem. And for me, that's a huge problem, because I'm not wearing all my scarves. So I've only just started wearing this one only maybe about a month ago, and I've had it for how long? Yeah, so that's kind of the biggest issue that I have. But yeah, so anyway, what I'm just going to do quickly is just do a bit of a quick sash thing for you guys. Now, the first one I've got is the ruffled waves. My most recent Basic Wednesdays post on Instagram the other day. So what I like about this one is just all of the animal print and everything like that. I really love animal print just mixed in with something as beautiful as this, and I'm very, very happy with it. And the other thing that I'm actually really happy about with is also just how fluffy and everything like that with it. So I'm actually very happy with it. The other thing is it's very long. So as you guys can see, I've just managed to wrap it 3 times around my head. But it's made out of chiffon, so it's quite slippery. So if you guys are actually new to wrapping, it might not be for you. So just be aware if you guys are new to wrapping. But what I like about this one is that it's just so my colors, and also I should mention that it's also just that whole flippy thing, because I actually really like the whole volume thing that it gives with it. You know, a lot of people might not, but I really do. Somebody mentioned to me this early today, oh, I should wear it with green. Green is not my color, so definitely won't be wearing it with green. I love it with the purple. I actually love it wearing with that headband. It just looks so classy. But then in saying that, it still has its wild streak with all of the animal print in it, so I really actually enjoy wearing this one, definitely, most definitely. So it's obviously something I really enjoy wearing. As I mentioned before, it is made out of chiffon. The other thing also, you can't see here it on the tail, but it's stitched in the middle from about 3/4 of the way up, from quite a little bit up, and it's actually like a bit of a stretch, so you can pull it and you can show the sash who's boss. And yeah, it looks really good when you can actually do that, because it just gives it a bit more of a favourable look. So yeah, I'm just turning around for you guys, but as you guys can see, it's not my best work. It's only just here to show you what it looks like, and you can, you know, wear it down. You could even wear it up a bit more. You could even just like do half your head like that, and you still got plenty of things to do with it. So yeah, anyway, let's take this off. This is the Ruffle Wave Sash in Purple Mix. So if you guys are really looking into that, it's definitely something that you should do. Alright, next one I'm going to do is a Saree Sash. I got 2 Saree Sash, one in pink and one in Jungle Mix. So I will mention to you guys, if you buy anything off Wrapunzel when it comes to Saree Sashes or Saree Scarves, the best thing you can do, like I've done here down below, I don't know if you guys can see, I've given a full description of what I want, because you cannot just go and say, you can't get 2 of the same. Like say for instance you saw one on a video, oh I like that one, can I have the same? It doesn't work like that, because they are actually very unique. Not everyone's the same. So what I generally do is I'll just explain to them what I bought with this to match it up. So I bought an original pink, I bought a pink original 2-in-1 and hoping to matching them up. I bought this dress. I want to actually try and get light colors. I also don't want a bold like I usually go for. I wanted this pink one, conservative look, because I wanted to wear it at shul. I want to wear it with my in-laws or something like that. So I don't want to have it like that. The other alternative is that I put down something like the Second Chances scarf that I've just shown you guys before. Or the other one is predominantly a white color. Now that's what I had put down, and the same with the Jungle Mix, which I'll show you guys again. Something like this. Now with the Jungle Mix, I wear a lot of bright bold colors, like purple, pink, red, turquoise, etc. I do like the white and bold black scarf that is shown and used with the model, perhaps something similar to that. But my other 2 suggestions are the following: something that is African style, which I've managed to actually get with this one, where there is a lot of like bright colors and bright oranges and greens and yellows, which I've got with this one. And then obviously second suggestion is white tones, which was for the bohemian look that I was looking for as well. So that was another thing as well, but I'd like to stick to a bolder style, which I got. Now I emailed them as well, gave them a picture of my dress that I actually have for matching up with the original 2-in-1, and they were more than happy to share it with the person who was selecting my sashes, and they've done that for me, and that's how they got it. And I ended up getting a nice little note from Rivka just saying, really hope that this is what you wanted. I love the dress, so I'm really actually quite happy with her selections. I really actually trust Rivka if you get her to actually select them, because she convinced me with my Saree scarves that I actually got back in November, and she was like, just work with it, you'll see what I mean when it comes to that. And I seriously love those scarves. I seriously love them. I'm going to actually do a vlog on Saree sashes and Saree scarves in a couple of weeks, just so you guys can actually see it. But anyway, this is the first one that I've got. This is the Jungle Mix. Now I don't think purple is really actually the color we're gonna wear today, but should be actually wearing this scarf today. But I'm just gonna actually, it might work. And the great thing is with these scarves is that you can fold them over and they'll actually, you can blend them in, and they're so good for doing that. You know, I love doing that with these scarves, because you can get this whole what you want out of it, and you don't, if you don't want the reds that are already shown in it, you don't have to. That's what I love about these Saree scarves and Saree sashes, and it's the same thing I did yesterday with my Saree scarf that I got in Jungle Mix. Didn't want all the bold colours poking out, so I ended up just finding all the conservative ones. And whilst I was in there playing, I found all these new other colours, and it was just like, wow, why didn't I find this earlier? So I was actually really happy with how it worked out, because it just actually looked really conservative. It didn't have this whole bold thing going on, and that's what I liked about it. So as you guys can see here, you know, this is obviously not the best look that we're going for, but as you guys can see here, you know, you can actually match it up, and you don't have to have any reds in it. You can just have it all the animal print, and it still looks really good. Yeah, it still looks really, really good. Yeah. No, I'm actually really happy with that. Yeah, no, she does such a good job. Yeah, if she does such a good job with selecting them, and I really am actually quite happy when, you know, I can trust her on that, because then I know that I'm going to get what I want. Now, the other Saree Sash that I got, this was actually to match up initially with the light pink of this, and it does actually work, but today we're just going to do it with the purple. And what the colour I don't like is actually that one, but as I mentioned before, you can just fold it under and you'll still actually have scarves like that, and then you can just work in it, and you can work it really well, and that's what I intend to do, you know. Yeah, and again, you've got this going on, and the great thing is actually with this pink one, it actually goes well with the purple too. But yeah, you can see again, it's just so good. I'm really actually quite happy with how it's all worked out and everything like that. But obviously the last thing that I wanted to show you, but you guys have already seen it before, is the gold roses headband. I've been wearing that so much lately. It is so, you know, it's so good. You know, you can put it on there and it just actually makes the whole thing look so much better. They've only got one color left, so that is actually rose gold, but it does not look rose gold at all. It actually looks gold. So yeah, no, I'm actually really happy with that. I'm going to actually buy some more metal headbands, because I think it just makes the whole scarf just look so much more better than just having some plain there. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. But yeah, anyway, this is the end of my vlog, my haul vlog, my first ever haul vlog too. I hope you guys have actually really enjoyed what I've done. Thank you very much for sticking by me while I've actually explained everything for you, why I bought this and why this has worked for me. Very happy with the selections with the Saree scarves. I'm very happy with them. And also very happy with the other selections I've actually got as well. Obviously there's some things there that I wished I actually bought earlier, like the 2-in-1s and the Tapestry scarves. There's other things that I obviously need to work with when it comes to learning how to wrap again and going through a whole different process on that. So it's going to be a lot of practice and a lot of timing on that. But I look forward to actually sharing the new photos on my Instagram or Facebook, wherever you actually see it. And yeah, showing you guys all about my wraps that I've been doing with the new scarves coming. I've got a few more scarves coming from other vendors very shortly, so look out for those. And yeah, if you guys are not aware, I do have an Instagram page and a Facebook page, also called Chasing the Tichel as well, which you guys can actually see all of my kind of daily wraps that I do. I try to stick to every day. I generally don't actually film or photograph on a Saturday because of Shabbos. But if it's after dark, well then I'll definitely do something on a Saturday for you guys. So alright guys, have a great day wherever you are in the world. I really actually hope that you enjoyed this vlog. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also make sure to give this video a thumbs up as well. Alright guys, bye!